Yo. What? What the fuck just happened there? Must not hit that shit fast enough. What up, boys? So Stab, I will say that this is hands down gameplays wise so far one of the smoothest and funnest games I played mechanic wise, like actually playing. I'm playing Resident Evil 4, I'm streaming it. It's smooth. Like, I like how there's physics in how Leon runs. Like, when you turn him, he actually leans. And, like, when you're walking, he, like, if you try to take a hard step to the right or left, he'll cross feet. And then flicking back around is so smooth. But I'm kind of confused as to what to... I'm just running it on the standard difficulty. Why'd you crank it up? Just confused as to what I'm supposed to do here.
Yeah, I feel like the first little bit of the game, difficulty's fine, but then it's pretty easy.
Oh, okay. I just got to play it just to play it. It don't matter to me. What up, Tommy?
What up? I'm just watching your stream.
He says, I'm just watching. He's like, sling mail by day, Mr. Nasty Time stream by night, all day.
Yeah, you know what? You guys play these games, and these are games that I would never play, but I do like that.
I'm confused as to where's this going. Word. Yeah, dude, this game's awesome. Yeah, it's not. He doesn't play a lot of those games.
Yeah,
single player, like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing.
I mean, I'm playing Star Wars, but Survivor. But there is kind of this revenant slash enjoyment when you can like pull out the lightsaber and just stick it in someone's gullet. It's kind of pretty cool, but
just wish the character was better.
Yeah, like I wish you could do a little your own characterization.
Like made your own character would
I
be
know
cool.
they sort of like do this thing where you can like customize your lightsaber, but I think they're doing it in the wrong way. Like, I think they should allow you to customize your... Because it's a weird thing. Like, they have Samuel L. Jackson as a, you know, as a Jedi. They have Rosario Dawson as an alien type of Jedi. I find it weird that, like, they only, like, make this to be a red-headed
twink looking dude.
Yeah, but then you can judge, like you can customize him, but I'm like, no, like I think when people were playing like Star Wars Galaxy and all the other stuff, they really wanted to customize a person to themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I just think
there's supposedly a new Star Wars game that's in the works by someone that looks pretty good, and you make your own character. Stab, are you watching my stream? Okay, I'm confused as to how the fuck I'm supposed to get, or can I? Oh, never mind, I figured it out. I'm such a fucking retard. You gotta look harder.
of game, I get to a point and I become disinterested.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I personally do like Star Wars, but I definitely think when you think of all the things you could do in games and shit, I definitely think that with such an awesome lore and universe, I feel like at times in the movies and in the games they've totally missed opportunities to like make some really great shit.
To me, the video games become repetitive,
Yeah.
and I lose interest very quickly. Like solo kind of quests.
Shit.
I do like the aspect of the Star Wars where you can like lightsaber and that, and that intrigues me. Like I like that world. I like Star Wars. The only problem I have with it is you can't be this over repetitive nonsense. I can't
Yeah.
stand that shit. So it's like I'm using the same moves, I'm destroying characters later in the game that I did earlier in the game with the same fucking moves that are really fucking lame. And I'll get all this
That shot was gnarly.
powers. I seen that. I can do all this other like advanced aggressive stuff. That doesn't kill anybody with this remedial fucking moves and that shit. It's just like I find myself it's old when doing the same shit. And it's like I had the difficulty turned up. So I was like, oh I'm not gonna play this game where I'm doing and cussing out. I just find that like going through the video game like very repetitive stuff, and I was like, at any level I can breeze through this shit.
Right.
It kind of becomes very like mundane and lame, and I'm like, you know. So I've kind of hit a wall on it. I've gotten pretty far, but I've just hit a huge wall where I haven't touched it in like I want to say 3 or 4 days.
Uh,
But overall, I think it's a good game. It's just I'm probably the worst person to come to. It's like if a video game was like solo,
shit.
kind of level video game, after the first game, and Star Wars just regularly kind of delivers the same thing to me. The video game becomes very dull.
Yeah, there's only been a few Star Wars games that I loved.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I just it's falling so flat. I like it from the beginning, but I've done the other ones too, and it's just like the same thing. Love them in the beginning because their lightsaber comes out, and like go after you. I'm so fucking lame after a while. I mean, I do like the kind of like the Darth Maul fucking double-bladed, like, you know, like, lightsaber and that shit. But that kind of falls flat over the It's like, I know they're trying, but it's like, all the shit to do is like,
Yeah.
maybe I don't hate to say it. And again, I like a lot of these games like that you guys play. I like watching them. I love watching them. But I always know it ain't a game that I'll play.
I've played pretty much every one. But
So seen someone play.
I watched my brother play like the first two.
Now I've seen someone play like Elder Scrolls or Elder Ring.
I've got to get that at some point.
Elder Ring. That shit looks so fucking good. I would never play that much.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like you gotta really. The lore and the missions, but it's the fighting. It's like I gotta like fucking die 1,000 times until I get lucky enough to learn a pattern and then beat a guy. But those games are solid games. That formula, though, that like From Software came up with, to me got old quick when I first started playing the Dark Souls games.
Well, yeah, it's definitely Dark Souls upgraded.
Yeah, but like Elden Ring looks awesome though. I haven't played it yet. I want to play it.
It looks really fucking good. And it's open world, and it's like it's another. It's just a level above where
this the place?
Dark Souls is. Because it's open world.
There's so much hype behind it that I waited. I'm like, yeah, I'll wait until it.
There's still a repetitive nature to it. It's like, because I've seen the dude do the same fucking thing, grabbing berries and doing the shit and like killing characters the same way.
I gotta find this key.
He would just get to the dragons and the bosses, and I don't know. To me, it seemed like you can easily find a path to how to kill those bosses, and I was like, now I never would play this game, but this game has become kind of annoying to me because it's repetitive.
Yeah, when I played it, definitely towards the end of the game, like I just wanted it to be over because.
Oh, so you played Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that
I was
noise?
just so sick of the game, like I wanted it to be over with. I got some like super cheap powered weapon, and
Yeah, so it looks really good, and I will admit it. It's not Diablo. It's open world. It's pretty cool. But what I found is that people that have played people that play Dark Souls and play this game, they know the setup. So when you're watching those people play the game, they already kind of know and figure out the game before the game even starts. So you know what to do. Yeah, it becomes
you play basically the same way.
Yeah.
So you kind of know.
That hurts, you know? Seemed like you really wanted to talk. How observant, senor. Now, say, you got a smoke? You know, those things will kill you. Oh, well, maybe just untie me then, huh?
Basically, around every corner, there's gonna be like an
Joder, not this guy! Who are you? Okay, stop right there!
By sort of not knowing what it would present actually in that game, but knowing, oh, this is a setup. Yeah. And I found that to be, and then when I'm watching someone play it, I'm like, okay, how is this fun? I don't, like, so I've been watching people play Zelda, and like, it looks.
I think it's terrible.
Sacrificial lamb.
I gotta say it.
You will receive our most.
Well, isn't it supposed to have like a specific type of artwork? Like it's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be a style of artwork. I don't think Nintendo has games with really good graphics.
I've been watching.
And I'm not a Nintendo guy, but it's an art style.
Stop it.
And and people have been playing like
Yankee.
these people that
Name?
I
That's what
watch.
they say when they need an excuse to have
Leon.
quality.
Yo, it is a
Quiet,
total
Tippy.
fucking excuse because turn around and say,
It's the wrongest spot to
oh,
vacation,
that
eh?
Zelda game on Nintendo
Stop
is
it.
awesome.
You
It's
move.
not
As
awesome.
massive as that game
Don't
is,
say that to Doc.
Get up enough of cities.
It's not awesome. The graphics are
I can see
horrendous.
you're thinking.
You know, like,
Doc's that dude that plays Nintendo to be contrarian.
I guess
it's
you're here
terrible.
looking for
Listen,
someone.
you play Mario because Mario Kart is fun.
Maybe
Not because of graphics.
some senorita.
That just suck. Like, let's be honest.
Young girl.
With that shit. Nintendo,
Talk.
they've always been behind.
Now.
It's always been kid friendly.
I'm trying to play Mario Party. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Moving there.
Well, yes.
Where? Who knows?
Let's be
But
honest.
later.
Yeah, it's for kids.
Men dragging someone to the old church.
Give me a fucking break.
Hanging with you.
It's for kids.
Not healthy.
Listen, the puzzles are wicked remedial. It's terrible. Like I watched
we're not
some of
done
that
here.
and I'm like, storyline is fantastic in it. So
Shit,
like when you
I
look
took
at the
my gear.
storyline, how they build it up, and then they're like, oh, Zelda is actually rebirth you, and like Zelda.
Condor
is
one to
actually,
roost.
So Zelda
I've located Baby
is
Eagle.
in rebirth.
It
He
sounds like
hasn't-
she's being kept in
the
some
time that he's
church.
in,
Great. That's
Link?
good news.
So
I heard it from this guy I
no,
met.
Link
Said his
is
name
actually
is
rebirth.
Luis Serra.
Zelda is like 100
There's
years
something
old.
fishy
That
about
bitch
it.
Zelda.
I need you to run a
Save
background check.
Zelda,
We'll
but
go Condor
it's
One.
like,
I'll see what I can
oh,
find.
the
In the
king,
meantime, make your way to
the
that
father
church.
of Zelda
Right.
is like, yo, you have to
I'm
go
probably
save
due for
her.
confession
I
anyway.
know that
Condor
she
one,
loves you
out.
and blah blah blah, and Link goes out and does all this bullshit. So the storyline is fantastic.
It actually has a storyline.
Yeah, it actually,
Takes place.
yes. But I've even watched him play the game and was like, yo, this game graphics wise is trash. While he's playing it, he's like, it's terrible. He was like, oh, it's Nintendo, same old garbage, same old shit. You take it to the curb, throw it out, it's not a big deal. And people started, his own people started ripping him. His own subs and everything started ripping him. And he was like, stop it. Stop it. It's terrible.
I wish I had subs.
And he was getting
Diablo 4 that I'm playing, like,
yeah.
you say anything negative, like constructive or anything, people will jump in your ass and start freaking out.
But it, like, they gotta stop. It's like, some of these games keep rolling out the same shit. Some of these games, there's no graphics upgrade. There's no nothing. It's like, listen, they're selling you a $70
Diablo 4 is
Yo, they're selling you a $70 old cheese sandwich. Like, be honest, bro. But it's not that good. Like,
they did the bare minimum on this game.
it's terrible. And like,
There's almost nothing new. And yet everybody's like singing the pants over it, talking about how they
What are they, just like the visuals?
yeah, like they like obviously the graphics are pretty good for it.
no, I wanted
Nothing different.
Hey, that's my gear.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I wanted to pull the trigger on a Nintendo Switch. I just could not get over the fucking graphics. It's not that good. I'm I'll tell you this. So I had an original Xbox 360, the white, where it had the Ring of Death. And I
Been there, done that.
yo, twice. That shit's annoying as fuck. And then you're out of the game system for like 2-3 weeks. I'm telling you. It's a person that, like, I don't need to necessarily game every day, but yo, like, I gotta have my game system there. So, I ended up turning that fucking bitch in and getting a win. That shit lasted a week. I turned around and got an Xbox Elite, a black Xbox Elite. That motherfucker was money. But the fact is I turned that Wii in. So the two things that I cannot deal with: terrible graphics and a horrible storyline. They lose me on that shit.
See, that's interesting. It's interesting, like, the different things that, like, gamers like. For example, Adam only cares about graphics, right? It's hilarious. I would say the graphics can't be horrible, but that I put gameplay, and if there's a story to be had, the story over graphics. Like, for example, Adam hates the fact that I love my Fallout video games. He's like, how can you play that game with it looking like that? I'm like, because I love the story and the gameplay and all the things you can do in it, dude. I'm like, I don't have to, the game doesn't have to be visually stunning. And like, the only reason why I was saying about the shit with, what is it there? Zelda? Because like, yeah, the graphics aren't something we would like, but it definitely looks that way on purpose, is what I was saying. Like, yeah, it's not my style, but it's not like they went in there and they're like, we're just gonna make this game look like shit. Yeah, but there's been a lot of games that are good with odd art styles.
Are you getting? Okay, so I'm gonna go.
I'll be taking these back.
Like I like Abzu, and I like a lot of like niche games that are like indie games. And they look really good, but they have different art styles. Some do, some don't. Like, you've seen some of the games I play.
So are you getting this?
Yeah, like Little Nightmares.
Are you getting a Switch for 2 games?
Well, it depends, right? Because people say that. Me, the Switch, no, there's nothing on it I want to play. But I've bought a console for one game. Before. I've done that before. I bought the PS3 for Metal Gear Solid 4.
That's the only game that you ever had on it?
Yeah, for real. It was the only game I ever played on it. The PS3 stunk too. That's part of the reason why.
I would never do that. And
I obviously played like Call of Duty and the sports games and shit on it.
Right. But
Let's do some business then.
It's Zelda and Mario Kart.
Right.
Now you can call out Smash Brothers and the other bullshit. Come on.
Well, the GameCube and stuff had a lot of good games.
Yeah.
To be fair, I would say that I bet if I bought a Switch, there's a lot of older games that I would really love to play on that thing. But, like, I've played those games already so much. But, my thing is this. Everyone acts like there's a lot of great games. If you're being really technical and you're being you're being really serious, if a console cycle can pump out 3 to 5 really good games that you can play often, that really is the goal. There's only been a few console cycles where there's been a bunch of really good games, like PS2, Xbox 360, the PlayStation 1, and then the rest are kind of like, yeah, like Xbox the original Xbox had some good shit on it, and then obviously when we were younger, Nintendo, at the history of Nintendo, the Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, they had their bright spots and shit. You got to just really, really love.
Dreamcast.
But what I'm saying is, like, Nintendo's definitely one of these things now where it's like they're really mostly for people who yearn and love. Well, people that love that shit. Normally, people your age and in their 50s love fucking Nintendo. Like it, a lot of them, most of them do. Doc loves that shit. Doc would sell every other gaming console he has and roll with his Switch. I know people like that.
I think it's because the problem is that once you get to the first person shooter shit, like again, you're wasting your time with that kind of console. There's no graphics there. It's bombs. The controller's terrible.
Well, look at you, mate. I've got something new for you, mate.
Number two, like
molding a weapon to suit your specific
Well,
needs.
all I'm saying, where I'm going with it, is those things still sell. They sell, and they sell a fuck ton. Someone's buying it. Old people and kids. That's what's buying it.
Well, like, so Nintendo to the PlayStation 5, what's the difference in sales?
No, I don't know what the difference in sales is, but
If you want
Nintendo
a
still
fighting
sells a
chance
fuck
out
ton.
there, you best tune up your kit.
Well, I can't upgrade the power? That sucks.
Right, but
Why do I sell shit?
I'm not saying that
Okay,
like,
Pro Panda.
the way the Switch-
Ruby's
I'm
all
just
rubbish.
saying,
It makes no difference.
in
The
the end,
price, well, that's our choice.
Oh,
to
there we
make.
go.
going after pure fucking gamers, like they're going with PS5 outside of the Switch.
But
Now again,
pure
no.
gamers is a
Thank
smaller
you.
audience than everybody else with the Nintendo.
Right,
Yeah, somehow it still sells.
but no, yeah, but the Nintendo's garbage.
Yeah, it's for us. I don't disagree with you.
It's garbage.
I don't disagree with you. But I think,
Life
like,
needs care,
the
everyone.
consumers say otherwise.
Difference between life and death.
And the fact is that I looked at Zelda.
Dazzled,
I
are you?
like
Our craftsmanship
I like what they
demands no
presented.
less. We're starting to get an idea of your tastes,
someone
friend.
could not buy.
This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long way. You'll see. This ain't a charity.
Gameplay was good. The storyline was good, but I was like that and Mario Kart.
You'll get some bang for your buck. I guarantee
I
it.
could pull the trigger on it.
They ruined a lot of the staples.
Save up. Then we can talk. There's some things
I have a Switch.
money
I bought
can't
it when I was
buy.
doing security, but I haven't played it since I've done security.
Got
I
a
was
selection
able to
of good things on sale, stranger.
play Zelda.
That won't cover it, I'm afraid. Oh, you've got a soft spot for treasure, eh? Yeah, that's the way. Don't get it.
They have to follow the same formula that everybody likes, which is open world and, stupid.
I think here's the thing. I think they lost a lot of us when they had us in. And what happening was they allowed Xbox, they allowed PlayStation
Let's
to
do
grab us.
some business.
And the fact is there was a huge period there where, and I'll admit, Nintendo 64 was awesome, the Cube was awesome, but it was
actually pretty crappy.
I loved GameCube.
GameCube was amazing. It's probably one of my favorite systems.
but
The hell am I?
same games across the board.
Yeah, they just keep regurgitating their old games.
Right, they keep rolling out the same games, and they looked fantastic. They played fantastic. That I will not throw them down a well for. But they never tried to.
I see you took care of a request. Well
Again,
done.
Every game system
Welcome.
has their classics.
Good stuff,
Tried
stranger.
to.
I got
expand
something
on
new for you.
the same game. It's Smash Brothers. It's Mario Kart. It's Zelda. It's.
I'll buy almost anything.
We doing something else? We trying to, no, they didn't
A deal well
again, look
struck.
at your core audience, but I just don't think that again when it comes down to like upgrading technology of TVs, you know, trying to upgrade these the hardware of these
Knife
game
needs
systems.
care every once in a
Like
while.
Nintendo was
Could
like,
be
no,
the
we're just
difference
gonna lay
between
back
life
here
and
and
death.
we're just gonna stick to our core stuff
I still
and
have
we're
some
not
new
gonna,
coming.
yeah, we're not
Right.
gonna blow anybody away with graphics or anything else
Right.
like that. And I just think it's hard for people to for me, it's hard for me to buy into one or two games to get a game system. Nah, I'm not into that.
Well, you better call these guys up. You better call these guys up because they have made shit I've really been wanting to play on this PlayStation 5.
Let's say PlayStation 5. I can get into 2K. You know, we can get into all the concepts of what they should bring back, which they haven't. But I can get into 2K or NBA 2K.
Right, but you
I
do
can
that
get
on most
Madden.
systems, though.
I can do into, yeah. But I'm telling you, I had a Wii. That MW3 was terrible.
Right, yeah, I know.
Worst graphics in my life. Worst ever.
The console thing. The point I was trying to make about like the console is not those games that come out every single year. Talking like the big time AAA exclusive games, like for the Nintendo nerds, all they need is those Zelda games. Like for example, yeah, for example, they need to fucking get this Starfield out here or this Elder Scrolls out here or something, or I'm gonna start getting really agitated because I've probably played since I've had this thing only like 3 games, where I'm like, yeah, these are good, but like they're not. It's not the end of the world if I didn't have this thing or not.
Let me ask you. Would you be hyped about Elder Scrolls on the Switch?
I don't have it.
Okay, but I'm saying
If it was a Switch exclusive, would you buy a Switch for it?
How much is a Switch?
I don't know, like 250,
$300. Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, I'd go buy it.
No, 360, 340, anywhere up to 400.
Yeah, if
mine off eBay for like three
yeah. So regardless, if Elder Scrolls 6 was only on Switch, I'd go buy it.
Okay.
Because I love that franchise.
Knowing that you're gonna get average graphics out of it.
Right, but I'd still go get it. But like, who knows? Like, they've made games with really good graphics on the Switch.
Okay, so
it just so happens that the marquee game doesn't have the graphics to everyone's quote unquote liking.
So you would just jump on it without having a review on the gameplay or anything else like that.
Well, yeah. Elder Scrolls 6 is a game where I don't need a review of it.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
Me personally, no. Not over one game. Me personally, no.
Yeah, I did it with the PS3. I did it with the PS3, and I don't regret it. Like, I didn't care, but that game was one of my favorite video games of all time. So, but yeah, like, listen, none of us here fucking likes that shit. It's like,
no, and again, like,
and we're also like pulling at straws because they don't make those types of games anyways at this point. Like, that's that's like their marquee game. So it's like, whatever.
We're kind of
Anton wants us to burn Nintendo to the ground. Anton's like, burn it.
No. So I've seen Zelda, and it looks pretty cool. But to buy a Switch.
Hold on. Side note, Stab. What do I do with these fucking kitchen knives?
Your regular knife has durability, so you basically like hang on to them.
Oh, okay. So should I have these kitchen knives on me? No, I'm playing a game.
Hang on to them.
Trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in between, like when you can't use
I'm trying to buy the rifle, and I can't figure out. Okay, I'll craft
So
that. All right, keep
basically,
talking.
in a short way, I was saying, there's been Nintendo Switch
Anytime.
Zelda and Mario Kart, and Adam just left, so there's no reason for me to even speak anymore. I don't know if Switch is as valuable with only 2 games on it.
Well
I guess it
done.
depends.
I'm not with you. I will not buy a console for 1 game. I
Well,
just would not.
technically, don't you though?
No.
You basically play a couple games. You play sports games and Call of Duty. So you're essentially buying a console for like 3 games, 4 games.
But stop it. Not for 1 game. So
Well, wait, well, hold on,
we already sold
hold
that.
on.
We already
No, no,
sold that
no.
point.
I said I only bought a console. I bought a console once in 1 game. For example, if the PS3 came out and gave you Elder Scrolls 6, fucking The Witcher and Cyberpunk, I said 3 to 5 games. That's worth it because you get thousands of hours from those games. I said I bought one console once and basically only played 1 game on it.
Yes. I bought Xbox 360.
How do I buy this thing?
with
Here we go.
buying
Wish your enemies sweet dreams from afar, with a bullet straight through their heads.
So that's 2 games that I bought it for.
Go on, take
And
this
both
as
of
well.
them were
All
Minecraft.
yours, stranger. Got a selection of good
And
things
even at
on
that
sale,
point, I bought
stranger.
Clancy's.
If you want a fighting chance out there,
not
you
Splinter
best
Cell, but
tune up your
Tom
kit.
Clancy's game. That shit was awesome way back when.
Right.
So I never bought.
Try
a
that on
console
for
for 1
size.
game. I'm not saying that's anybody in what we're talking. Like you said, you bought it for 1 game. I've never bought.
Well,
a
Right.
console for
pleasant
I think the idea overall, what I'm driving at is there's a lot of games people play, but most of the games that we play in the pantheon of games are a lot of times games that are just all right. They pass the time by. I rarely come across games where I'd put my stamp on it. Someone would be like, "You got to go buy that." So it's like, what is the precursor for that as to what sells a console? I say, what's the average conference cycle, Stab? Would you say what 6, 7 years? I would say if you got five all-time marquee games that got you a lot of time playing them and you really felt fulfilled playing them in that cycle, that's a pretty good console. And that's all I'm saying. So like for example, I would say what console cycle did Skyrim come out? Skyrim, some people only bought their PlayStation or their Xbox to play fucking Skyrim. And that's all they played. Like, so it just depends.
I have a different concept because people don't buy cable because of the idea that they're going to only watch one show. They have the idea that they have all this stuff available to them.
Well, who buys cable?
Right.
I have some
But
new
back in the
goods
days
that
they
might
did, and
interest
still
you.
people buy internet because they think they're going to still watch all this stuff. When in all actuality, they only watch like 1 or 2 things.
Well, then I also guess I feel like it comes down to what type of gamer you are, really. I would say that you're like kind of in the middle. Like I would say you're a cross between casual gamer and enthusiast. Whereas like at this point, I'm coming to a point in playing video games where I'm getting fucking sick of logging onto my game at times because I can't find shit to play. I don't know if it's because there's nothing original anymore because we went through the golden age of like, I'm just a hardcore gamer that struggles to find shit to play. This game though, I'm enjoying this so far.
Listen,
Something's
I hate to say
bound
it,
to
but I
catch
think
your eye.
we've all become
It's been taken
people
over
that
by corporations and whatever, so everything's just formulaic now.
So okay,
Probably.
just like this PlayStation 5. So like if you want to get on internet, you have to kind of go back door. So really, this has become like gaming slash YouTube app type stuff. And I think this is what the new sort of gaming console is. It's you can do some gaming, but like if you want to go on to Amazon Prime, watch your Prime Video, watch your YouTube, that stuff. It's almost becoming like your phone without.
There's a phrase for it. I can't remember.
Yeah,
what it's called.
it's becoming your phone without the gaming aspect on your phone, while it is on your gaming console. So this is becoming more like, your gaming console's almost becoming more like a tablet where you can game on and shit.
That was the huge thing with PS3 and the Xbox, was like the Xbox had the HD DVD and the PlayStation had the Blu-ray. And
Yes.
whichever one was going to be the format for movies was going to be the ultimate winner, and that's why
the problem is that Sony was already in the movie market, so they just took that shit over. The problem, the dilemma or the bad problem was HD DVDs. You could put an HD movie on one side and put the SD version, the standard edition, on the other side. Blu-ray, you can't do that. But the only reason why that was the better option but didn't survive, Sony PlayStation had they already had their own Sony movie production. So they were like, no, you probably should go with us because we're already in the movie business. Totally shut down the HD DVD, which was a better product. It's just
This whole bitch just scared the shit out of me.
I still have that HD DVD Xbox cartridge slash player. I have that, and like I can connect that up and play those movies. All of a sudden, those movies went from like selling to like $10 or $15 to like they're worth like per movie on that fucking thing. But yo, it plays super awesome, looks super good. It's just there's no value in it. But again, it's preference. It's, who has ownership? And again, like the HD DVDs or the Blu-ray, who has ownership?
Dude, these guns fucking clap in this game.
To me, I just like I just can't pull the trigger on the Switch.
Oh no, me neither. There's nothing I want to play on it.
There's nothing like the value and
You just gotta really like that shit. I don't. Right, and so as you say that, I'm sitting here thinking like, even now, I wonder how they feel about how far handhelds have come. Like, I don't need a fucking Switch. I can go with a fucking Steam Deck or Asus ROG. Right, you wouldn't have. Whoa! I just got my fucking ass beat. Yeah. Dude, it's going down right now on my streams tab. Jesus fuck.
They keep coming.
So I don't know. It's just
No, we feel you. We feel. I feel like it's a little more complicated, but no, we are in the same boat as you. We would buy that shit. Dude, the gunplay is so satisfying in this. Like these guns smack. Like the gunplay in terms of like how the gun mechanics and the way they sound, they fucking clap. That's awesome. So basically, Tom, what you're saying is you want me to buy you a Switch for your birthday.
no.
He's like, don't do it.
Like a case of brew, you'll save yourself a ton of money. Like,
That's funny.
and I'll be so much happier with that.
All of a sudden, you get it for him, and he's just like, yeah, playing Zelda.
No, this is what you do. I already knew there was problems with it. I just like saw the gameplay of Zelda, and I was like, "This is different to me. Looks good, but it's not."
Where the fuck is this dude throwing this from?
Out of the way.
You like what you like.
And I talked to a couple people that love the fucking game. It's just like something that I just
Dude, you gotta be kidding.
I wouldn't like it.
Yeah, it's funny, like, if Diablo 4 came out like years ago, I would have bought it. Like we all buy games that we like we think are gonna be really good and then we're disappointed by them. That happens a lot. It's just it really is a feel. I've been getting into the game system that like I haven't been around for a while, and it was just a feel thing, and I just didn't feel good about it. That was about it.
No, I gotta decide if I want a Steam Deck or a ROG. I don't know what I want to get, or a game laptop. I haven't decided.
Well, if you go all in on a gaming laptop, you can just play on that instead of upgrading your computer.
That is true.
And then when you want to...
But the problem with those laptops is when that hard drive or anything else goes.
I'm scared to get a laptop because, like, every laptop I've had is like shit the bed.
Yeah, all mine have shit the bed.
Oh, welcome. I got something new for you.
Like,
Thank
like,
you.
oh, you gotta change the whole hard drive. It's in within the hard drive. I was like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah, most of the higher end ones you can actually replace a lot of parts.
All my wares are in tip-top
Oh,
shape.
he's back.
Anything else I can help come back anytime.
Let me trade. What would I get on the trade-in if you're gonna do the hard drive stuff and like, obviously you guys would fix that and like probably could sell it for a good price. What would you give me for it? This motherfucker was like $50. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'd rather just dump it off in the fucking trash. Well, cause like he would fix it and then turn around and get like $400 or $500 for it, only giving me $50. I'm like, no. I'm not doing
My
this.
dad had that same argument when he bought my mom a laptop like years ago. Basically, like the Best Buy guy wanted to like take the old computer and he's like, "Oh, you can't do anything with it." And I was like, "Well," because he said like I could fix it or something. He's like, "Oh, you can't do anything with it." He goes, "Well, he'll have a content."
Oh, what the fuck?
He said it was connected. He said it was connected to a hard drive, and I just.
He said, "I'll power cord that ass."
Because I was like, so what would you give me for it if I wanted to get something else that you had here, which was other used laptops and computers and
Did he have a gold tooth? Cops are like, "Mr. Rodriguez, why did you punch the laptop seller in the face? He was talking to me stupid."
No, I wouldn't. Yo, use a pimply face, fucking flakes coming off his fucking face onto his fucking
Flakes coming off his face.
No, his whole he had fucking dandruff. He was classic fucking
Cheeto booger eater, Cheeto finger booger eater.
Yeah, booger eater, fucking
Cheeto fingers.
dandruff on his fucking shoulders, and I was like, you're trying to tell me that like my shit's only worth $50? Fuck you. I'm out of here.
He was like,
Yo, that computer spot used to be good to me. I used to roll in there every 6 months, get my shit cleaned out.
Stealing fucking car radios, that?
That was when you were stealing sniffs from my asshole, but I mean, you know.
Now you fucking open it up for him.
Now you want to say that it's stealing car radio stereos, but
Welcome.
literally you would probably steal
What
from
you
my asshole.
buying?
Anyways, so
Ruby's all rubbish. A deal well struck.
how the fuck? Okay.
and get my computer cleaned up. So I was a regular there. All of a sudden, they started
A familiar.
No, I was not a familiar, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yo, what can
Molding a weapon to suit your spare you are.
That's the second time I've referenced that.
Don't get yourself.
The other night, Todd said something, and I was like, yeah, he was a familiar.
what is it?
Frost.
From the third
Familiar.
he's like, the kid the kid goes by and he was like, what's for dinner? And then he's like, it's a combo meal because they thought what's her name? She pretended that she was pregnant, and then he was like, combo meal.
That's what's funny.
So so I go back in there and I've been using them for years, and then all of a sudden they turn around.
And Todd's like, I was your boy.
Because I had a gateway computer, and all of a sudden the power cord would not charge up the laptop. So I took it back in there, and he was like, "Oh, it's a hard drive issue." And we got to change out the hard drive and all this other stuff, and it was like it'll be like $300-400, and I was like, At that point, I just get something, I just get a cheaper fucking laptop or anything else, or a desktop. And he was like, well, you can get something from us. And I was like, yo, so what you give me for this? And then he was like, oh, I was like, I'm out of here. I was like, man, I've been a loyal customer, and fuck you. And I was like, wow, I always took my shit to them. All the fucking time. So well, the dude that said that was like, his whole face was flaking, dandruff on his shoulders, fucking long hair, straight booger eater.
Order 3 pieces of cheesecake.
And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And I was like, I'm out of here.
Of course, this
Never
dude.
got my business again, and that was bullshit. But I was like, this motherfucker. I was like,
Feeling this?
Oh. Almost just fucking blew myself to smithereens.
with that laptop, I just end up recycling it. I was like, nah, you give me 2. If you only gonna give me 50, I'll just recycle it. You feel them? Other people, throughout the years.
I like how this dude fucking just tears through everybody. Yeah.
Finally.
Sweet, he's dead. This old bitch is punching me in the fucking face.
Not bad, right?
Jesus, somebody get my ass kicked. Yeah, just makes Stab's avatar with some shades. He's just rolling around, kicking doors in. Dude, that's like the all-time greatest picture ever. Oh, okay, I see where I'm at. He says, "Pussy, call me fucking pussy, or fucking video game."
Oh, you know what's actually funny about that? I just watched it.
That's funny. That movie's awesome.
But a lot of, I would say a lot of laptops are fucking buns.
Yeah. Like, I'd hate to spend 2 G's on a gaming laptop for work, and then all of a sudden it just fucking melts down on me. I'd be in my fucking bunker just going, ah, Adam!
Crap on you. I had 3 of them, all fucking shit to bed. Terrible.
I've had mine for...
Stab's like, mine's the only one that's lasted.
I had an Acer, I had a Gateway, and I had a Dell. All fucking shit to bed.
I have an HP, and I've had it for a couple years. It's still pretty solid.
Is it like a high-powered gaming laptop, though?
Someone
Or
is
do you
showing
use
up
it just for
papers.
school?
Mine was a GTX. It was with the GTX Force, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. It was supposed to be like top shelf when it came out. And I dropped, mine was like $900. But that was, what, 3 or 4 years ago.
Gotcha.
Old
Mine's
photos.
technically a gaming laptop, but it's like a mid to low tier. Like that.
I mean, it's not a fucking, what are they called, the aliens or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not like one of those, but it's still
the Alienware.
all mine were way over 10 years old. Um, we're talking. The last one I had was over 10 years old. Um,
Your
all of
laptops
them.
are 10 years old and you're complaining about them dying? Like, that's
No, no, no.
No, now they are.
No, the last time I had one was way over 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So I haven't had a laptop in over 10 years.
gotcha.
So they were way before that, and the fact is they all fucking crapped out. So they're
Gotcha.
older models. They're not anything new. And after that, I just never bought them. And if I was going to go on the internet or do anything like that, it was through my phone or through the Xbox. That was it. Even 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 during the time when I first moved out to Fulton with Corey,
Linus?
no, like a wireless. Well, there's a line into my asshole. Okay. You used to work at McDonald's then, right?
No, seriously.
Oh no, McDonald's.
Oh, wait, you know about the dude that got shot?
Oh, you talking about the dude that went to school with us?
Yeah.
Zach Foster? Dude, what's wicked fucked up about that is... What's wicked fucked up about that is one of the U's that was in my caseload at my old job, she got a part-time job working there, and I heard that, like, he was doing shit with a girl who was just legal, and that he was supposed to do shit with two different girls that weren't of legal age, and all it said was their ages, so she's a really nice girl. I hope that had nothing to do with her. But,
He's buying them pot and beer.
yeah,
And
fucking
like
scumbag.
hanging them in the back office or something. Nice.
He goes, nice. I had to be like, sign it all passes.
No, the worst.
You know why? McDonald's manager.
If they're 17 years old, it's super consensual. They knew what they were doing. They were just doing stuff.
Dude, this dude loves this shit.
It's like, whatever. It really is bullshit. Like,
Oh, God.
I know so much more than that. It's so.
Do tell.
I'm not going to.
Can't say that, then not tell us.
Yes, I can say that and cannot tell you. That's the glorious thing about being an independent man. I can't tell you. Only because, like, eventually he's going to be going to court very soon. Like, so the dude that remember the dude?
Witness.
No, the dude. Remember the dude that that took it?
the one dude playing the other dude?
Yes. If you allow me to finish. So, you know the dude that that was the Puerto Rican dude that was dating this girl, and they went out and then he ran her over with his car.
I don't remember.
Okay, so this person did work at Cliffs, or before that it was Nice and Easy. So what happened was is that he dated this girl. He's wicked abusive. She eventually broke up with him, and then was gonna go to a party, and he said that he would take her to the party.
Yeah.
So obviously he wanted to make advances to her because they used to date or whatever, and she said no. He made hard advances to her, so then she got out of the vehicle. He basically ran her over with the vehicle.
Nice.
I just like how you
And then back in the vehicle, and then he left the vehicle or something weird like that or whatever. But that was like 2 years ago. He is just going to court for it just now. So what
Gotcha.
I'm saying is that even though Homeboy might be charged with sleeping with underage girls and all this other nonsense. He's still out here working and doing shit. Like it'll be a while before they take him. Oh no. And truth be told, he's actually a good fucking worker. The fact is that he just.
How does Anton know all this shit? The fuck? That's the funniest part about this whole shit.
You'll find out.
This dude knows if Andrew Luck's coming back from retirement or not. This dude knows what's going on, Fulton Crime.
The craziest thing is I quasi know this not because I've been searching for it, but it's presented in front of me. Plus,
Someone told you. Okay.
Yeah, so like as a mailman and like Carl Malone. No, but actually, to be honest,
Carl Malone.
it's not because I'm a mailman that I found out. It's because I'm close to someone that knows what's going on with me. But anyways, the main fact is that he probably won't go to trial for the shit that he's doing for a couple of years. But he is going to jail. Don't get it twisted. Oh, and by the way, he's still sleeping with that 15 or 16-year-old girl that he was sleeping with. He's still sleeping with.
Of course he is.
I mean, at this point, if you're getting charged for it, you might as well hit it.
Jesus Christ.
What are they going to do? Hit you with continued sex?
Yeah, probably. Tack a month on for every day. How many times did you say you come up? Yikes. Remember the dude on Catch a Predator got caught and he just confesses and goes, why? He's like, why? What has compelled you to do this, remember? And he's like 21. He goes, the way I see it is he's like sleeping with a girl that age is like the purest pleasure ever. That's what he told Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen was like, what the fuck? Yeah, want a pizza? Chris Hansen.
Gift? My blood?
Adam and I are so fucked up. We used to stay up late and watch fucking marathons of that shit when it was on TV. He does still do that shit still, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just don't know if it's a show. I think he did get in trouble for something, but... It was something else.
It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Yeah.
Umbrella?
Fraud or some shit.
I should have left him in that bag to rot.
Chris Hansen's just like, yeah, I was writing fake checks,
Take a
people.
look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church. Condor 1, out.
I'll be right back, boys.
I love it.
Would Ton hop off?
Sometimes you gotta snap the fucking swim gym, dude. Jesus.
Guy's holding the bat like a pansy.
Punani.
I hit a home run, so.
Plus, like, the players all have certain styles, so like, for the 12 areas, or the you'll do better with each team of it.
You too, huh?
Fucking
Holy shit!
Take care of yourself,
Dude,
buddy.
like, none of the plays are the same. Like, they actually will have errors and everything. Like, it's pretty cool.
they show us batting.
Yeah, like the fish hole. Fish hole thing.
They will switch it up, play a little LA Noir.